MCQs in IELTS reading are definitely a very big problem for most of the students. And I know that whether a student is very good in English, whether a student is weak in English, everyone faces problem in this part of reading. In this video, we are going to discuss that how to solve MCQs, and in the end of this video, I will also be solving 2 to 3 questions of MCQs with you all, so that you can greatly understand that how all this thing is done. First of all, how you have to solve MCQs. Just read the question at first, that what the question is. Try to paraphrase that question. Try to rephrase that question, so that you can get an idea. You can prepare your mind that what would have been written in the passage. If it is written important in the question, then in the passage it would surely be significant or vital. It will not be seen as important. So just rephrase the question in your own mind and try to get a meaning out of it, that what particular meaning you are deriving out of that question. Then underline the keywords. First of all, underline the keywords in that. For example, the question is, the babies are from this village. So the keyword from your question will be babies, and if there is a name of village written over there, for example, the name is Luton, then it is also a keyword for you. You have to search the keywords in the passage. Once you find the location in the passage, that here the answer is, try to eliminate the wrong questions and make your mind that why those questions are wrong. Understand this? First of all, identify the location, then check all of the options, that which one is correct. If you find the correct option, first of all mark it, then again check all of the wrong options, that why these options are wrong, what is wrong in these. Then you can easily eliminate the wrong options and get the correct answer out of it. And for example, if this thing takes a lot of time, you are unable to find the location, you are unable to clearly make a mind that which answer is correct, just do it by making it through a fluke method. Fluke means tukka. Punjabi ch aapa fluke nu tukka kehne hai. So just make it according to a fluke method and go on to the next question. You don't have a lot of time to waste on these, because you have other 39 questions also to do. So this is how we do the reading MCQs. Now let's go and solve 2 to 3 questions of MCQs, so that we can particularly see that how things are done on the ground level. Anyone can give you tips, but the main things come when you have to solve the question. I will be solving 2 to 3 questions with you all. After this video, whatever you would have learned from this video, just apply those by solving MCQs on your own also. So let's go. Here I am going to solve 3 questions with you all, so that you can clearly understand that how MCQs are done. 18, 19 and 20. These are the 3 questions that I am going to solve. The first question says the test was according to. So here are the options given. I would not recommend to you to read options first of all. First of all, just keep the question in mind. Just derive a meaning out of this. The test was designed according to. So दिमाग में यहाँ पर अब इसको पैराफ्रेज कीजिए. इसका मीनिंग है कि टेस्ट किस चीज़ के अकॉर्डिंग बनाया गया था. टेस्ट designed according. These are the key words that you have to keep in the mind. So here I am at the passage now. In 1904, the French Minister of Education, facing limited resources for schooling, sought a way to separate the unable from the merely lazy. Alfred Binet got the job of devising selection principles, and his brilliant solution put a stamp on the study of intelligence and was the forerunner of intelligence tests still used today. He developed a 30 problem test in 1905, which tapped several abilities related to intellect, such as judgment and reasoning. So till here I am unable to find any answer, because I haven't read anything like why the test was made and according to what the test was made. Till here they are talking about that a 30 problem test was made which tapped several abilities, but they are not telling about the correct answer here. So what you have to do is, first of all, read the passage as fast as you can, so that you can particularly reach at the location in very less time. This is the next part of the passage. Test determined a given child's mental age. The test previously established a norm for children of a given physical age. For example, 5-year-olds on average get 10 items correct. Therefore, a child with a mental age of 5 should score 10, which would mean that he or she was functioning pretty much as others of that age. The child's mental age was then compared to his physical age. So what I am reading from here is they are talking about age, and age. They are talking that the test was made according to the age. For example, 5 years old on average get 10 items correct, and child with a mental age of 5 should score 10. So they are talking according to the age here. So let's read the options first of all and then match our answer. In the options there is an answer named as age, but we also have to check why the others are wrong. In the whole passage we haven't read anything about mathematical abilities, so we will cut it down here. Then C, reading skills. I haven't also read anything about reading skills, so it is also wrong here. D, gender. We also didn't read anything about gender like male, female, boys, girls. So the correct answer here was age. आपने जब भी कोई आंसर करेक्ट लगाना है, एट दैट टाइम जो भी आंसर आपको मोस्ट फेवरेबल लग रहा है उसे पहले टिक कर दो और बाकियों को क्रॉस करने की कोशिश करो, दैट व्हाई द अदर आंसर्स आर रॉन्ग. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन हियर इज प्रोफेसर बिनेट devised the test too. So the students who do not know the meaning of devised here, I am not going to tell you the meaning. We will be checking that how we have to find the answer if we do not know the meaning also. Okay, so let's keep Professor Binet and test, these two in mind as keywords. Moreover, whenever you are given two के दो uses होते हैं. Two is used in two places. First of all for location, that I am going to Amritsar. Then the second will be I am going to talk about, I am going to tell you about. Okay, so for 1 2 is used for locations, second 2 is used for reasons. So here he is going to talk about a reason. Keep one thing in mind, here he is going to talk about reason. Wherever you will find 2 in this passage, they will be talking about reason. Moreover, keep one more thing in mind, that whenever you are given to, TO2, after that there will only be first form of verb. There will only be first form of verb. So let's read the passage. A large disparity in the wrong direction. Example, a child of 9 with a mental age of 4 might suggest inability rather than laziness and mean he or she was earmarked for special schooling. Binet, so the word comes here Binet, जो कि यहाँ पर नाम है. Binet, however, denied that the test was measuring intelligence. Its purpose was simply diagnostic, for selection only. The message was, however, lost and caused many problems later. So पैसेज के अंदर वो क्या कह रहा है कि बिनेट ने यहाँ पर बताया, डिनाई कर दिया उन्होंने, दैट टेस्ट वॉज मेयरिंग इंटेलिजेंस. उन्होंने यहाँ पर डिनाई कर दिया कि टेस्ट यहाँ पर कोई भी इंटेलिजेंस नहीं मेजर कर रहा था, टेस्ट सिर्फ यहाँ पर सिलेक्शन के लिए था. इट्स पर्पज वॉज सिंपली डायग्नोस्टिक फॉर सिलेक्शन ऑनली. तो यहाँ पर जिनको ज़्यादा इंग्लिश भी नहीं आती, दे कुड ऑल्सो रियलाइज इट्स पर्पज. पर्पज क्या होता है, उसका बनाने का कारण. इट्स पर्पज वॉज सिंपली डायग्नोस्टिक फॉर सिलेक्शन ऑनली. नाउ लेट्स रीड द क्वेश्चन वंस अगेन. द ऑप्शंस आर डिटरमाइन those who are unable to perform satisfactorily, find the most intelligent students, measure intelligence, establish the standard of intelligence. So B option वैसे ही गलत हो जाएगी, find the most intelligent students, because उन्होंने कहीं पर भी यहाँ पर बात नहीं की to find the most intelligent students. You can also read here, कहीं पर भी most intelligent students को find करने की बात हुई ही नहीं, तो इस ऑप्शन को हम यहाँ पर क्रॉस लगा सकते हैं. सेकेंड, मेयर इंटेलिजेंस. मेयर इंटेलिजेंस को हम वैसे भी नहीं लगा सकते क्योंकि उन्होंने यहाँ पर पूरे तरीके से डिनाई कर दिया था कि टेस्ट को इंटेलिजेंस मेयर करने के लिए नहीं बनाया गया था. तो हमने यहाँ पर थर्ड ऑप्शन को भी गलत कर देना है. इस्टेब्लिश द स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ इंटेलिजेंस. तो यहाँ पर किसी स्टैंडर्ड की भी नहीं बात हो रही कि एक स्टैंडर्ड बना दो कि बंदे को इतना इंटेलिजेंट होना चाहिए. दे आर ऑल्सो नॉट गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग. सो if you are also not able to understand the meaning of the first option here, you can also mark it as correct because the other three are wrong. If you are not able to get the meaning of one option and others are wrong, then you can also mark the answer. You do not have to understand every type of option. You just have to either look for the correct one or look for the three incorrect one. Here we are going to do the 20th question now. The question says US Army used intelligence tests to select. US Army ने intelligence test को क्या select करने के लिए use किया? So used can be replaced here with helped. That intelligence tests helped the US Army. So the sentence will be changed, but the meaning would be same at that time also. The word that can be replaced with select is opt. So just keep in mind these kind of words which can be replaced with the keywords in the question. So keep the keywords in mind: US Army, intelligence tests, select. We found our last answer in this passage here, but now the answer will be in the next passage. The answers always go in a chronological order. Let's find out it in C and D first. Just Kim, I'm also reading it. It was a bit inconvenient to deal with variety, physical and mental ages. So here I'm not able to find any kind of thing like US Army, because our main concern in this question is US Army. Let's go in the D passage. I think here also we are not able to find anything like US Army. So just go with a quick skimming and scanning so that you can easily reach up the correct location in very less time. Let's go. Now here in this passage, I think the answer would be there because they are talking about Army, Germany, United States. Here, First World War. Germany's unrestricted submarine warfare, which led to the sinking of the Lusitania, provoked the United States to finally enter the First World War in the same year. The military had to build up an army very quickly. Military को यहाँ पर army बहुत quickly बनानी थी. They are talking about US Army over here. We have found US, we have also found Army. It had 2 million inductees to sort out who would become officers and who enlisted men. Developed the intelligence that helped sort all these people out, at least to some extent. This was the first major use of testing to decide who lived and who died, as officers were a lot safer on the battlefield. That is. So from here I'm getting to learn one thing, that they are talking about that how they had to select army people, and particularly for officers. For officers, that how they would select officers and army people. Just let's go to the question once again. In the questions, the options are officers, normal soldiers, examiners, submarine drivers. There is nothing related to submarine because here the submarine warfare, it was written only submarine warfare, nothing else. So just cross this option first of all, eliminate the wrong ones. So I will eliminate this. After that, normal soldiers and examiners. Help sort all these people. Then who would become officers? So they are only talking about who would become officers, and after that there is nothing like they will choose other people like other army people out of this also. The examiners also came up with the quite astounding conclusion. So examiners were the one who were doing the test, so they were also not looking for the examiners from here. So from here the answer would be officers, because the main concern is on the officers, no one else. I think that you would have got to know that how we have to find the answers easily in reading passages, and this video would have greatly helped you all to get to learn about these things. I think that this video would surely have been of a great advantage to you, and please go on and now solve some MCQs on your own so that you can greatly learn that how MCQs are solved. Thank you everyone for watching this video. We will meet in the next video once again.